Hey there flippers, and welcome back to Second Life Treasures. So it is the first Thursday of the month, so that means we are doing a sales review video today, but I thought I would do it a bit different obviously as I think some of you would have seen from both the Christmas video and the New Year video that I've done on, what day are we today? Tuesday. That I'm actually doing things a bit different now. So I am going to be on camera a bit more often now. So I thought instead of me just having sort of a voiceover, I'd actually do it on camera. And I am going to change up how I do it with regards to the figures. So I'm not going to go into as much detail as I do normally. But if anyone is interested, let me know and I can post some details in the comments. But yes, so we are going to be going through December, and it has been an absolutely amazing month. It has outdone all of my expectations. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into the figures with you today. And we're going to dive straight into it because there is quite a few to go through. The first item that we got sold was the Olympus B20 CE NIM battery charger. Now this was one that we picked up on the 12th of September. It was picked up in a lot from the Sunday boot fair. I think we picked it up with I want to say a couple of camcorders, but it might have been a camcorder and a film camera or something like that. Because we picked it up in with that lot, and it was the cameras that I was actually paying for, we've got nothing in on this. Predicted sale price was £11 with £5.29p profit. We actually ended up selling it for £7, which was under offer, and after all of the fees are done, we actually made £2.44p on that, which wasn't too bad considering it was something that we didn't have any money in to start with. Then next up we've got the Tudors complete DVD box set. We picked this up on the 16th of August. Sorry, no we didn't. 16th of October. There we go, I'll get it right in a minute. We paid £5 for this. It came out of one of the charity shops. I want to say Hospice of Hope, but it could have been the Children's Trust. Predicted sale price was £15, which would have landed us a £4.48p profit. We ended up selling it for £12.99, once again under offer, which also landed us a £2.73p profit. So once again, not masses, but yeah, it could have been worse. Then we sold the And They're Off board game. So this was a board game that we picked up from the Dogs Trust on the 13th of November. We paid £4 for this. Expected sale price was £20, which would have been a £6.88p profit. We ended up selling it for £19.99 under offer. I think what I'd actually done was I'd listed it for £20 with £4.99 postage, and someone offered me £15, so it went for the £19.99, and that landed us a £6.53p profit. 53p profit. There we go. Then we've got the first of many this month of the educational books. So throughout October and November I was picking these up from the charity shops whenever I saw them. I'll be honest, since sort of mid-November, late November, I've not actually seen any, so I've not picked any up. And yeah, this one we picked up from the Hospice of Hope on one of our midweek hunts. So it was picked up on the 6th of November. We paid £1 for this. The expected sale price was £20 with a £12.52p profit. It ended up selling for £10.99, That wasn't on offer. What had happened is I think I didn't get around to listing it until about a couple of weeks later, and when I actually went to list it, there was a few more sort of listed that were priced a lot lower than what I'd initially seen. So I listed it to be competitive with the other listings, and yeah, it sold. Even though we sort of had to drop the price down, we still sold it for £4.66, which isn't bad considering we only paid £1 for it. Then next up, we've got the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix Blu-ray. We paid £1 for this. Predicted sale price was £4 with a 27p profit. Now, the reason that I listed this, I think I mentioned it in the video when I picked it up. I'd actually picked it up for myself because I've been trying to get hold of all the Harry Potter films on Blu-ray, and picked it up thinking that I still needed it for the collection, but it wasn't the one that I was missing. I think it's the Goblet of Fire that I've been missing that I need to get hold of. So I thought instead of it just kicking around or collecting dust, I'm just going to chuck it up online, and if it sells, it sells. So yeah, it sold quite quickly. So it sold for the £4, which ended up landing us a 30p profit after all said and done. So yeah, as I say, not a massive amount of profit, probably not worth my time listing it, but it's better than it just sitting around not doing anything. At least I've got sort of £1.30 back, and that's the way I look at it. Then next up, we've got where am I looking? No, I've actually missed a couple out. So the next one is the 1993 Monopoly Pocket Edition. We picked this up at one of the Sunday boot fairs. It was the 6th of June. We paid 50p for it, and looking online, it was expected to sell for about £8 with a £4.86p profit. We ended up selling it for... sorry, you'll have to bear with me because I did not plan this properly. Yeah, sold for £6.99. That was an offer, which actually landed us a £3.41p profit. So not great, not too bad. I think this was one of the things that I just blindly picked up at the boot fair. Well, to be honest, everything I pick up at the boot fair was blindly picked up. So yeah, it could have been worse in my eyes. Then the next sale was the Adidas blue shoulder bag. Now, we picked this up on the 11th of August. 11th of July, sorry. And yeah, this was picked up at the Sunday boot fair. We paid £2 for it. The expected sale price was £20, which would have netted us a £10.26p profit. I was actually able to get £24.99 for it. So originally, when I calculated the predicted price, that was before I started charging for shipping. So when I added shipping, I just added shipping to the £20. Had offers running as well, and yeah, it ended up selling for the full price. So yeah, sold for £24. And that landed us a £14.53p profit. Then we've got the Edexcel. So it's another educational book. Edexcel GCSE French hire book. We picked this up on the 6th of August. No, 6th of October, sorry. I'm going to change the way that my spreadsheet works. So at the moment, you'll see, I actually have the dates, but they're in sort of numerical format. So I'm going to change it for next month, so it actually tells me what month it is. So yeah, Edexcel higher educational French book. We paid £1 for this one. Looking online, a predicted sale price was £15. which would have been an £8.16 profit. Actually sold for £14.99, which was what I had it listed for, and that landed us an £8.15 profit. Then we move on to Monopoly Empire Edition. So this was one that we picked up from the British Heart Foundation. We picked it up on the 13th of November. We paid £3.99. Predicted sale price was £15, which would have been a £4.50 profit. But once again, I was actually able to get more for this one. So when I come to list it, I was seeing that there was a lot of listings that were priced around the £20 to £25 mark. So I listed it at £20, sorry, with £4.99 shipping, and yeah, it sold for the full price. So that landed us a £12.21 profit. Then next up, we've got the Rambo Trilogy. So this was the 2005 3-disc DVD box set. We picked this up from the Dogs Trust, and this was one of the trips to the Dogs Trust where we picked up all of the anime DVDs. Probably one of my best charity shop hunts so far since starting to do resale. So this was on the 24th of November. We paid £1 for this. Expected sale price was £12.50, and that would have netted us a £7.74 profit. We actually sold it for £12.50. £7.82 profit. So I don't know why that was a bit different. Yeah, there's about 8p difference there. Probably down to eBay fees. I had a couple this month where the fees on my spreadsheet didn't match the fees that I was charged. For whatever reason, it's not really an issue. Then we've got Spandau Ballet, the Reformation Tour 2009. We picked this up on the 20th of November. Paid 20p for this, and if I remember rightly, this one come out of Oxfam. This was one of the ones where I got the 5 DVDs for £1. Expected sale price was £9, which would have been a £5.43 profit. It actually sold for £10. So I probably listed it at £10 with offers, and someone's come along and paid the full asking price. I will actually say that Spandau Ballet went to the same buyer as the Rambo DVDs, so they both went to the same buyer. And Rambo, we made a profit of, Spandau Ballet, we made a profit of £6.36. Then we've got the 14 issues of the Simpsons comic. Now, this was one that was picked up on the 16th of September, and it was actually picked up in Bernardo's from the midweek charity shop hunt. And yeah, it was one of those things. I saw it, they had it priced up at £5, and couldn't. I found some listings when we were looking online, not too many, and yeah, I ended up sort of picking it up as a bit of a punt. Thought, give it a go and see how we get on. We originally predicted that it would sell for £20 with a £7.26 profit. It actually sold for $19.99. Once again, this was another one that went on offer. So I think once again, I had it listed at 20 with £4.99 postage, and the buyers come in, offered 15, and I've accepted. So that landed us a £5.41 profit. The reason that is down is because they actually weighed more than I first anticipated. So they had to be sent as a medium parcel instead of the small parcel that I originally was doing, which is a shame, but it happens, so not a big deal. Then we've got Once Upon a Time in America Blu-ray. This was, I believe it was brand new and sealed. You'll see from the picture just here If there's a disc underneath the case, it was used. If not, it was brand new and sealed. I can't remember off the top of my head. We picked it up on the 24th of November. This was another one that was picked up in with the anime lot that I got from the Dogs Trust. We paid £1 for this. Looking online, it was selling for about £25. So, yeah, I'm 99% sure that was brand new at that price, which would have been an £18.58 profit. Once again, I actually ended up accepting an offer for this. We accepted an offer for £20, which landed us a £13.52 profit. So, really chuffed with that. From a £1 Blu-ray to a £13.52 profit. Can't complain at that. Next up, we've got One Fine Day DVD. This was a DVD that we picked up on the 13th of November. It come from PDSA, and we actually paid 50p for this one. It come in with another offer that they were doing, 2 DVDs for £1. But I massively mucked up on this one twice. So when I first picked it up thinking it was new and sealed. Only when I got home that I realised that it wasn't. It was actually pre-owned. And then secondly, I listed it online, and I'd been bulk uploading loads of DVDs that evening, all new and sealed. And I'd put new and sealed in the title for this. Didn't realise until it actually sold. So I had to then message the buyer, say this isn't actually new and sealed. I did put in the body and the actual condition of the item as used, but I just had new and sealed in the title. So I messaged the buyer, they were like, no, that's fine, it's not a problem. So it did go, and yeah, I think the buyer left positive feedback. So yeah, we paid, and actually I'm going to move over a bit so that I've got room to actually put up the posting, because I completely forgot about that. So yeah, we originally paid 50p for it, expected it would sell for £2.50, which would have been a 6p profit. It sold for £2.50, and after all fees are said and done, we only ended up making 2p profit, because the eBay fees were £4p more than calculated. So yeah, a complete bust there, but still we managed to recover the money that we spent out on it at least. So the way I look at it is we broke even on it. Then next up, we've got the Kenwood Portable CD player. This was another one that got picked up from the Dogs Trust in that the anime collection that we did. So that was picked up on the 27th for the 11th. No, that's not right. What day? No, 24th for the 11th. Sorry, 24th of November. We paid £15 for this. Expected sale price was £40, which would landed us a £14.62 profit. It actually ended up selling under offer for £44.99. I think when I looked at it, there wasn't any of this model listed, so I ended up upping the price. I think I listed it at about 60 with offers. So yeah, I ended up getting an offer for £40 plus delivery, and it actually went to, I think it went to, I want to say Japan. I've got a feeling that the buyer was actually in Japan, and that's where it got sent to. So yeah, £44.99 for that. So that ended up landing us an £18.25. But what made it even better was the offer was actually sent through within 2 hours of listing the item. And I will say, I've got a couple of items this month that sold so quickly. And yeah, really chuffed with how they went. Then next up, we've got the Hard Quadrilogy. This was a brand new DVD box set. I think this was from a Dogs Trust, can't quite remember. It was picked up on the 6th of November. We paid £1.50 for it. Expected sale price was £7 with a £2.47p profit. It sold for the £7, but we only ended up with £1 in profit. So why was that? Probably the postage. I'll say that I probably miscalculated the postage on it and expected to be able to send it as a large letter, but once I've measured it up, it was obviously a small package, so that's probably where the profit for that one went. Then we've got the Ravensburger Dinosaur puzzle. It's a 300-piece kids puzzle. This was purchased on the 26th of March, 26th of May. And this I remember this one, I think we picked this up from 26th of May. This would have probably been picked up from Dogs Trust if I remember rightly. We paid £2.50 for it. Expected sale price was £12 with a £2.78p profit. Reason that the profit was so low is because back then the boxes that I was using to ship out board games were extremely expensive. So the profit margin on a lot of the board games and puzzles back then was minimal. We ended up selling it for £13.99, and once all the fees had been calculated, we actually ended up with a £6.87p profit. So that was really good. Then we sold a Friends complete DVD box set. This was another one. It got listed it sold so quickly after listing. I think it went within sort of 3 or 4 days. We picked this up on the 27th of November. We paid £4 for this out of the Melzer outlet. Expected sale price was £15, which would have been a £3.82p profit. But it ended up selling for £19.99. So I think we had it as £15 and then the £4.99 postage on top. That landed us an £8.30p profit. Then next up we've got the Clint Eastwood free movie DVD box set. This was picked up on the 6th of the 11th and we paid £1.50 for this. If I remember rightly, this come from the Melzer shop in one of the other towns. And yeah, expected sale price was £10, which would have been a £5.09p profit. Ended up selling for £9.99, which was a £4.62p profit. Once again, I think I was a bit off on the weight of it, so the postage was a bit higher than I expected. Then we've got another educational book, but this time it's actually a set of books. So we picked up I think we picked up about 6 on this day from the Hospice of Hope, and 4 of them were actually part of the same set, and I think they sold for about £5 each. So there wasn't much in them. I think I paid £1 each for them, but then I thought, well, instead of selling them each individually, I'll bundle them all together and sell them for a bigger price. So yeah, we paid £4 for these. Expected sale price was going to be £20 selling them all together, which would have been an £8.26p profit. They ended up selling for £23.49p. Once again, I listed them at £20 with £3.49 postage. And that was an £11.32p profit. So we went from essentially a couple of pound profit up to £11 because we bundled everything together. So yeah, I am doing a lot more bundling. You'll see me do a lot more bundling in the videos that I've got coming up this month as well. Then next up we've got a Boy and His Dog special edition Blu-ray. This was a Region 1 Blu-ray, or Region A Blu-ray, basically America. We picked it up on the 27th of the 11th and it's come from the Children's Trust. We paid £1.50 for this. Expected sale price was £15. This was new and sealed, which would have been a £9.36 profit. We ended up selling it for £15. So actually, once all was said and done, I think the postage, I think I'd overquoted on the postage for this. So we actually ended up with a profit of £10.04. Then we've got Real Steel, the robot fighting film. We picked this up on the 13th of November. I think this one once again come out of PDSA. 50p. Expected sale price was £5, and that would have been a £2.24 profit. But we actually ended up with, we sold it for £5, and we ended up with a £2.23 profit. Then we move on to the Goonies DVD. Picked this up on the 27th of the 11th. Paid 25p for this out of Making a Difference in Maidstone. Expected sale price was £5, and that was going to be a £1.89 profit. And it sold for the £5, and we ended up with £1.91 profit. Then next up we have 12 Dunlop Tour Pro Golf Balls, and we actually paid nothing for these because these were ones that I had bought years and years ago when I tried golf and didn't get on with it at all. So they sat in my golf bag for years. My wife actually sold my golf clubs about 4 weeks ago on Facebook, and before it all went, I basically took everything out that wasn't part of the listing, and part of it was the 4 boxes of golf balls. So I listed them. Obviously there's no purchase date, no predicted prices or anything like that, but they sold for £15.99, which actually netted me or us a £9.77 profit. So yeah, really chuffed with that. Then we sold the 2009 Chelsea edition Monopoly. This was picked up on the 26th of May, and this one I actually remember picking this up from Bernardo's. I think this was one of the first, if not the first, midweek charity shops that we've done. We paid £3.50 for it. Expected sale price was £14, and that would have netted us a £1.12 profit. As I say, I was just starting out then, and the boxes that I was using were quite expensive as well. We ended up selling it for £15, and that netted us a £4.89 profit. So because of the different boxes, we then got slightly bit more profit as well. Then we've got the Kodak, I'm going to put it there, Kodak Camera. We picked this up on the 20th of June. This actually come from the Saturday afternoon boot fair, when we were still going there, and we were still, no one had said anything to me at that point. So we picked it up for, paid up a bit for this, paid £6 for this. I think this one I bought in with a lot of stuff. So I picked up this. I also picked up a Super 8 camera as well that has long since sold. And I know I also picked up a Disneyland Paris photo album, but I don't think it was in with this at the same time. So yeah, expected sale price was £20. Total expected profit was £6.26. We actually ended up getting £29.99. So once again, I think I'd listed it higher when I put on offers. And yeah, that ended up with a £15.11 profit. So really chuffed with that. It did sit around for a while, but even still, To get that amount of profit out of it, it was worth the pickup. Then we've got 100 Hit Legends Foster and Allen 5 CD set. I remember this one. This one did come from the Children's Trust. We picked it up on the 20th of November. We paid £2 for it. It was new and sealed. And when I was looking online, I was seeing sold comps for about £24, which would have netted us a £15 and 40p profit. Actually sold for £25 and 49p. Which was a £15 and 63p profit. So really happy with that. Then we've got the Engelbert Humperdinck Ultimate Collection CD. We paid 25p for this. This one actually come out. This was the first time I visited the new Hospice of Hope store in town, and I am not sure whether you've seen the footage for this one yet. I think you have. I think I remember editing the video. I swear you've seen it. But if you haven't seen it yet, I actually done a charity shop hunt around the normal town, and as I was walking back to the car, I'd parked in the main shopping centre in town, and as I was walking back through, I noticed that there was a brand new Hospice of Hope store. It actually opened the day before I went there, and as I was going through, they had CDs and DVDs at four for £1. So I went through, picked up a couple of bits, and this CD was one of them. Originally I had it priced at, so predicted sale price was £5 with £2.24p profit. It actually did sell for £5, and it was a £2.23p profit. Then, no we've not, I've looked at the completely wrong bit, sorry, I was reading the Goonies price. So yeah, £5, £2.49p profit was predicted. It actually sold for £16 and 99p. I was going to say, I thought that this one was underpriced on my video. So what happened with this one was, when I come to list it, I was looking online again, and I could see loads of CDs by the artist, but I couldn't see this exact CD. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go at pricing it a bit higher. So I think I priced it at £15 with £1.99 shipping. And yeah, it sold for full price, which landed us a £12 and 16p profit. So absolutely amazing, that one. Then we've got the JVC camcorder. So we picked this up from the Sunday boot fair. It's picked up on the 19th of September. I think this was like the third to last boot fair that we went to. And yeah, picked it up from a seller. Asked the seller while I was there, sort of, was it all working and everything fine with it? He says, yeah, it worked fine. Obviously it just didn't have the battery, but it still worked off the charger. So I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll pick it up. So I paid a £5 for it. But once I got home, then realised that the screen on the side of it didn't work properly. So what I ended up doing was splitting it up. So I had I listed the charger separately to the camera, sold the camera as parts only. And yeah, it'd been on for a while, but it was one of those things that I was like, just going to leave it on there, and when it sells, and just be done with it. So yeah, it sold for 15. Predicted what I predicted it to sell for was £15 with a £3.78p profit. It actually sold for £14.99 under offer, which ended up with a £4 profit. And with that, I am going to go and put my light on charge because it's now just died. And I'll probably switch the camera back so I can sit down again. So give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. Okay, that's a bit easier. can I have a sit down now? Absolutely exhausting standing up. So where were we? We were up to the JVC camera, so we've just done that one. Then next up we sold the 1986 Paul Daniels Magic Set. We paid £1 for this one out of Sue Ryder in the other town. Picked this up on the 27th of November. Predicted sale price was £12, which was a £4.87 profit. It actually sold for $15.99, and that was under offer as well. So I can't remember what I had it originally priced at, but that landed us a £8.25 profit. And with this one, it actually sold even quicker than the CD. It sold in 43 minutes after listing it, and yeah, I was absolutely amazed. What I will say as well is the Dunlop golf balls that I mentioned earlier on, they sold within 24 hours, and then we've got one more listing to go through as well today that sold really quickly. Next up we've got the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol audiobook, free CD set. We picked this up on the 10th of December at the British Heart Foundation, and this was one I thought I'd be sitting on for another year. Didn't expect it to sell as quickly as it did, but yeah, it did. So what I've done with this one is I think the order come through. I think it come through the Sunday or the Monday before Christmas. So what I actually done was anyone that ordered between the Sunday and the Tuesday before Christmas, I automatically upgraded them to first class. Didn't charge any extra, just done that off my own back, just to try and make sure that they got them for Christmas. So yeah, we paid £1.99 for this out of British Heart Foundation. Expected sale price was £15 with a £7.02 profit. Actually ended up selling for $19.99, and that landed us a £10.29 profit. Then we've got Frank Sinatra Frank Sinatra Studio Stars Collection DVD box set. I'll get it out in a minute. We paid £2 for this. Picked it up on the 27th of 27th of November. If I remember rightly, this one come out of the Melzer in the other town. Expected sale price was £10 with a £4.56 profit. We ended up selling it for $13.99. So once again, I think I'd listed it for £10 with a $3.99 postage, because obviously it did go as a parcel. So that landed us a £5.88 profit. Okay, so just quickly, I've had to refilm this part of the video because, how to say it, I mucked up. So the power between my microphone had actually died. So at the moment you see that I'm wearing a lapel mic, and it's actually a wireless microphone that's connected to my phone. And yeah, didn't realise that the batteries had run out part way through filming. So it was only once I got the footage off. No, it was actually when I was packing everything away, I noticed that they were already off. I was like, ah. And yeah, the batteries had run out. So I'm now going to have to refilm this part of the video. So I'm actually filming this last night from when you see this. And the next item that we were going to talk about was the Magic of Disney animation film cell. We picked this up on the 29th of August. This was the framed Disney animation cell that I originally picked up for the wife. Thought she would really like it, but when I got home she was a bit like, yeah, it's alright, nothing really major. So I was like, well, I'll have a look, see how much it's worth. And then I pretty much turned around to her straight away and said, actually, yeah, no, you're not having it. Because I saw that it was selling for between £80 to £120. So I had it listed, received an offer of $79.99, accepted that, so that sold for that. Originally, I was looking for £80, which would have been a £60 and 84p profit. We've ended up with a profit of £57 and 82p. I think that was another one that was down to the postage because it was second. We ended up upgrading it to first class. Then we've got the Hello Hello complete DVD box set. We picked this up quite recently. It was on the 20th of November, and that we paid £6 for that. Sorry, we paid £4 for the Disney picture. Yeah, £6 for the Hello Hello box set. Expected sale price was £20 with a £6.18 profit. We actually sold it for $19.98, which was a £4.65 profit. I think the reason that was higher than I predicted was I think I got the postage cost wrong on that. I think I was expecting to send it as a small parcel, but because of the weight I had to upgrade it to a medium, and also because I upgraded it for the first class postage. Then we sold a Simon Air, and this was the last item that sold lightning quick. So we picked it up on the 14th of August. It's actually been sat in my dead pile for ages, and it was listed last month. Yeah, I just hadn't got around to listing it. We paid £1 for it. Expected sale price was £10 with £2.54 profit. We ended up selling it for $11.99, which was a £4 and 42p profit. And this one actually sold within 12 hours of me listing it. So not the lightning quick turnaround that we had with, what was it? The Paul Daniels Magic set. But still, I'm not going to complain. And then we're on to the final few. I think we've got 11 more. So this is how good it actually was this month. We've got the 38 disc Blu-ray bundle. I'm not sure whether you've seen this video or not. I'm pretty sure you have. It was the 3 sets of Blu-rays that we bought from Sue Ryder. Once again, not too sure whether you've seen it. If you have, I'll stick a link up to that video in the top corner if it is up. If not, I'll put a little message down the bottom to say when that video will be uploaded. We picked it up on the 3rd of December. We paid £6 in total for all of the DVDs, but some were taken out because they were worth selling on their own. So we ended up paying £5 and 8p for the 38 DVDs in this lot. Expected sale price was £30 with a £12 and 82p profit. We ended up selling it for $29.99, which landed us a £13 and 95p profit. So yeah, really chuffed with that. Then we've got Carry On Abroad DVD. This was picked up on the 10th of the 12th. Pretty sure this one hasn't gone out yet. We paid 25p for it out of the Melzer. Expected sale price was £6, which was a £2.79p profit. And it did actually sell for £6, and we did actually get the £2.79p profit. Then we move on to one that I've had in the, well, I've had it listed for ages, and that is the 1964 Mary Poppins vinyl soundtrack. We picked this up on the 31st of May. This was actually picked up from the Saturday afternoon boot fair, the one that we had a bit of drama at, and I haven't been back since. We paid £2 for it. Expected sale price was £10 with an 82p profit. We ended up selling it under offer for $11.98, and we actually made a £3 and 60p profit. Now, the reason for that is I think when I first priced it up, I didn't have any of the vinyl mailers that I'm currently using now for records. So that's why the price is probably, or the profit was probably lower than we actually achieved. Next up, we've got the Harry Potter hardback collection. So, as a lot of you know, I've been collecting Harry Potter books over the course of this year. And when I sorted through, I think I had all but one book in hardback. And what actually happened was, I think a couple of days after I'd sorted through the books, I went to one of the charity shops and managed to find the book that I was missing. So picked it up, got it photographed, got it listed, and yeah, it sold. Sold within I think it was a couple of weeks of me listing it, it sold. There isn't a pickup date, predicted sale price or anything like that, because all the books have been picked up at different times. But in total, we paid £11 for all the books that sold. Total sales price was £44.99. That was actually on offer. And that netted us a £21.25 profit. So really happy with that. As I say, I'm going to carry on with the Harry Potter books. I think I've got a stack just off to the side of the camera that's missing one book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's missing one book. I'm not sure what one it is, but I'll have a look, and then yeah, hopefully when I get out and about, I'm able to get the book to finish that collection. Next up, we've got the Phantom of the Opera Special Edition soundtrack, vinyl soundtrack. This was one that we picked up on the 12th of June. It was from one of the boot fairs. I've got a feeling that that was one of the Saturday morning boot fairs. We paid 50p for it. Looking online, it was selling for about £6, which at the time would have netted us a 19p loss. But in the end, it actually sold for £8.99, and it landed us a £3.44 profit. Once again, at the time when I bought this, didn't have the vinyl mailers, so the prices were a bit all over the shop. Then we've got the men's Super Drive V-neck jumper, blue in a large. We picked this up on the 30th of September. This one, I believe, come out of Hospice of Hope, and it's one of the midweek hunts. We paid £5.95 for it. Looking online, it was selling for about £15, which would have netted us a £3.34 profit. Actually sold for £11.99 under offer. So that only netted us a 71p profit. But this was one of the ones that one of the clothing items that I spoke about in Tuesday's video. So I've sold 3 clothing items, and this was the most recent one. And yeah, not a massive amount of profit, but I am going to be pushing ahead with clothing. I did actually go out today and do some midweek, some of the midweek charity shops, and managed to pick up some clothing there, completely different from what I picked up before. But that video is not going to come out until I think it's the 10th of February, because I've got that far ahead with my filming. But yes, we have started picking up clothing. Then next up, we've got an item that you definitely haven't seen, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. All I will say is this is a video coming up within the next couple of weeks, and it is a brand new charity shop that I went to a little while back, and it is by far the best charity shop that I have been to the whole time that I've been doing the videos and doing resale. A friend, or sorry, not a friend, but someone that I bought, I was buying Pokemon cards off of at the Sunday boot fair, recommended it to me. And yeah, I went there that day and it was superb. I got some absolutely amazing stuff, and I can't wait for that video to go live. I'll put a little note down the bottom just to let you know the date that it's actually going to come out. I think it's a couple of weeks time. But we picked up a 1995 Baba the Elephant 14-inch plush. As I say, this was picked up on the 3rd of the 12th. It cost us £1. Expected sale price was £20 with an £11.18 profit. Actually sold for £19.99, and that landed us a £12.06 profit. So just going to move straight on from that, because obviously we'll talk about that in a bit more detail when that video comes out. Obviously I've already filmed the pickups part of the video, so what I do is I film the pickups part of the video, pickup part of all the videos, then I do the photography, then list them, and some of the items have been selling before the actual video comes out. But next up, we've got Day of the Jackal DVD. This one we purchased on the 27th of November. Paid 25p for it. I think this one come out of the Melzer. Expected sale price was £3.50. 58p profit was predicting. Sold for £4.50, which actually landed us a £1.47p profit. Then next up we've got, and this is another one, I'm not too sure whether it's come out yet or not, but it was an absolutely cracking pickup, and I will go into a bit of detail with this one. So we actually sold a Build-A-Bear Harley Davidson jacket. Now this was picked up from the British Heart Foundation in one of the other towns, and it come with a camo Build-A-Bear. I think it had sort of jean shorts and the jacket on. And as soon as I saw the jacket, I had a feeling that it could be worth a pickup. They had the whole thing listed for £4.99, and while I was in the shop, I did look up the bear itself. Sorry, the jacket itself, and the jacket was selling for anywhere between £15 and £20. So I was like, for that price, I'm going to pick it up. I've currently got the bear listed on my eBay store. I think that's listed at $9.99 at the moment. And then, as I say, the jacket sold fairly quickly. So we picked it up on the 3rd of December. We essentially paid £2 for the jacket, and then $2.99 for the bear. Expected sale price for the jacket was £16 with an £8.93p profit. It ended up selling under offer for £4.49, and that landed us an £8.44p profit. So yeah, really chuffed about that. Then next up we've got the JVC camcorder charger. Now this is the charger that went with the JVC camcorder from earlier on. So this was picked up at the same time at the 9th of October. There's no purchase price because obviously it was bundled in with the camera, and we were expecting a sale price of £10 with a £14.12p profit. Actually sold for £14.99, so I had it listed for £10 plus £4.99 shipping. So that landed us an £8.85p profit. Then we've got two more items, and that's going to wrap us up for today. The next item is a Coraline 3D edition Blu-ray. This was picked up on the 3rd of the 12th, and we paid £2 for this. Expected sale price was £12 with a £6.24p profit. It ended up selling for $9.99. I think once I actually come to list it, there was quite a few listings that were lower priced than the ones I'd initially seen. Yeah, the total profit we ended up with was £4.55. Then the final sale for the month was the Lou Lagua, I think that's how you pronounce it, salad spoon and fork. This was picked up on the 1st of August. And this come from the Sunday Boot Fair, I believe. Paid £2.50 for this. Expected sale price was £15 with a potential profit of £5.40p. We ended up selling it for £8.42p, which netted us an £8.97p profit. So yeah, that is everything that we sold this month. But what were the totals, and did we do better than every other month? So total sales this month were 47, and that was actually 18 more than last month. Total sale price for everything was £813 and 7p, which actually ended up being £173 and 89p over what we got last month. And obviously last month was our best month so far, but that's now been blown out of the water. And our total profit for the month was £395 and 58p, which is £61 and 73p over what we had last month. So yeah, really happy with how this month went. Obviously, as I stated in Tuesday's video, one of my aims for this year is to get the weekly profit up to £250. I've been hovering around the £100 a week. So yeah, I do want to push the store to be bringing in about £250 profit every week. As I did say in Tuesday's video as well, we have now upgraded the eBay store to a featured store. That then entitles us to, I believe it was 1,500 listings per month, as I was blitzing through the 250 that we were getting for the other store. As well as that, I also get £10 worth of promoted listings, and then a £10 voucher for packing as well. So there are some bits that I can do with the store now that I wouldn't normally have considered doing. But with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you go, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos, and also when the videos that I've talked about in this video get uploaded. Also, I am, as I've said in Tuesday's video, one of my big aims for this year is to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. And also I do have a giveaway planned at 500 subscribers. I think when I looked yesterday, I was up to 452. So we've got 48 more subscribers to hit until I can do that giveaway. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.